Deadlifting is often referred to as the king of all lifts, but for some, it has sent shockwaves through their bodies. Literally. The deadlift is one of the most dangerous lifts when done incorrectly or with too much ego involved. You're essentially asking your body to lift an enormous weight from a dead stop, with your lower back taking on a massive amount of stress. What's worse is that most people don't even engage their glutes or core enough, putting even more strain on their spine. One of the scariest things that can happen during a deadlift is something called spinal shearing. Imagine your vertebrae slipping out of alignment under the pressure. That's it. And yes, it can lead to permanent damage. Even if you don't completely wreck your back, mistakes like rounding your spine or jerking the weight can cause herniated discs. These hurt like hell and can take months or even years to recover from. You don't want to be in that club. Another issue is blood pressure. During heavy lifts, people often hold their breath using something called the Valsalva maneuver. While it stabilizes the core, it also spikes blood pressure, which has caused fainting or even aneurysms in extreme cases. And then there's rhabdomyolysis, a fancy term that basically means you might destroy your own muscle tissue under extreme exertion. It's rare but serious. If you push too hard, your muscle fibers release toxins into your bloodstream, which can shut down your kidneys. I need to mention the dangers of ego lifting. It's not a competition at your local gym unless you want to end up on someone's TikTok labeled Gym Idiot of the Day. Stick to weights you control with perfect form. Always. A simple step-by-step strategy to avoid disasters. Warm up. Don't just stretch on the mat and call it good. Warm up your posterior chain with light RDLs or kettlebell swings. Get the blood flowing before you lift heavy. Second, brace like your life depends on it. Tighten your core, lock in your lats, and don't just pull the bar. Instead, think about pushing the ground away with your legs. This cue alone will help keep form in check. Third, don't overtrain. Yes, I get it. You're an animal, a machine, a gym beast. But deadlifting multiple times a week with heavy weight puts you at risk of form deterioration. Once per week, twice max is usually plenty for most lifters. Pro tip: record your lifts. I can't tell you how many times I thought my back looked straight as a board, only to watch the video later and cringe at the slight rounding. It's the little things that will save you from big injuries. The deadlift can build insane strength, trust me, but it's a knife that cuts both ways. Respect it, don't rush to lift PRs, and learn proper technique. I'd rather you be the guy deadlifting at 70 than the guy sidelined at 30.